Maybe you should check if you use abbreviation most times, because for someone like me, I wouldn't even want to reply you. I might decide to like keep up with the conversation for a while, but maybe the next day when you say hello, I may not want to say hi, because when I get hi, instead of you to say how are you doing normally, then you write HOW, then R, then U, then doing, and you won't even put the G. Like, what the hell is your problem? Why can't you just put the G? It's doing, just put the G. Honestly, I'm not saying you should use the question mark, the comma and all that, but just type in full. Hello guys, you're welcome back to another episode on Beemoments, and I am so happy to have you here. If this is your first time, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, please. Before we go ahead, to the topic of the day, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so you'll be able to get all notifications when I post a video, and make sure you drop a comment for me, because I'll definitely reply them. Thank you so much. If this is not your first time on my channel, thank you so much for deciding to watch my video again and again and again. Make sure you don't go anywhere. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you so much. So we're going to go straight into our video for the day. So today's video is on pet peeves. Honestly speaking, some certain things people do really do get to me. Like, it does really annoy me. So I'm just going to tell you my biggest pet peeves, like certain things that when people do, I'm like, what is wrong with you? There's no need for all this drama. It's unnecessary. I don't like it. This attitude is not something that I want to see going forward. So try and change it. Do you understand? Try. The first one on my list is public display of affection. I don't know how people do that, like outside. Like, I don't mind if you want to do it with whoever you're dating. That's like your problem. But if it's someone I'm involved with, please and please do not try to hold me outside or kiss me outside or touch me outside in ways that are not appropriate. Yes, to some other people they are appropriate, but I do not like it. Like, it eels me out. Like, we're in public, let's just act normal. I don't know how to say it, but let's act all right. Let's not do the whole lovey-dovey thing out in the public. Oh my god, I don't know how people do that. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and do it with someone else, that's your problem. But when it comes to me and people that I've been involved with or people I'll be involved with, I do not like it. Like, it ails me out. Even when I go out with a guy or in public and he wants to, like, hold my hands, or this how it there are certain things like, okay, you want to touch me to tell me something or stuff, but you want to like hold me, like cross your hand over my shoulders or hold my waist, or do you understand? Like, certain, I'm like, no, don't do that. Public display of affection, I do not like it in any way. And then the next one is when we decided that we want to make plans. Or let's say you walk up to me and you're like, Ezine, you know what, let's do this, we need to get this thing. Or let's say, okay, you want us to like create a website, post stuff on them so people are able to read, just something about moving forward and earning money. And then when I take it upon myself, I'm like, okay, fine, let's go forward with it. And then you're looking at me like, what? Why did you come to me in the first place if you knew that you were not serious about it? That's to say, I do not like unserious people, especially when it comes to plans. Even if we're just going to go party or stuff and we're like, do you know what, we're going to visit this lounge today, let's just have fun, girls night out. And then on that Friday I'm like, whoa, what's up, what are we doing, let's go there. And you're looking at me like, I'm going to slap you, because in all honesty, I do not find that kind of behavior funny. If you're not going to be serious about something, do not say it. And even if you're no longer interested in that deal, try not to act surprised. Just come straight and be like, oh, but try not to act surprised and make it look like, okay, I'm doing the most. And I don't like that kind of stuff. It makes me feel like, because I'm one that wants to take it upon myself and make things happen. If actually it's serious, if actually this thing is serious, then I want to like, go ahead and make it happen. Okay. The next pet peeves is people who do not write in full. Always. Sometimes I get that you don't want to stress yourself with the keyboard, and then when you want to say what about you, and then you write WBU. I get that one, and I get certain other ones, you know, that come in handy. But when it comes to do with figures, okay, for example, when you want to write for you or I am for you, then you write I, then AM, then instead of you to write FOR, then you write for as in figure, then you write you just write letter U. Instead of YO, you just write U. Like, my God, that stuff itches my eyes like nothing ever does. Like, you wouldn't even understand. I get ill out immediately once I see that kind of stuff. I'm wondering, why do people do that? Why do people do that? Like, let's say some years back, like 3 years ago, when I was still in secondary school, I could deal with it because everywhere on to go, that particular app, I couldn't use it just because of this so much abbreviations with figures and just one letter word. I do not understand why people do that shit. Like, and it pains me the most when in all your sentence you just do that kind of stuff. Like, every single thing you're saying, like when people see it, even you, when you look at it, how do you feel? When you look at it, how do you feel? Please, it's very important that you just put it in full. When I get that kind of reply from someone, let's say I texted you and you replied me with that kind of stuff, I look at it and I get so tired, I get so weak. In all honesty, I don't even want to reply you because I don't even know what to say. When I see the message, it eels me out. Like, it eels me out. There's something that you type in full very often, and then today you decided to abbreviate. We get, but some people back to back to back, they keep doing it. Then someone decides not to reply your message and you start wondering why. Maybe you should check if you use abbreviation most times, because for someone like me, I wouldn't even want to reply you. I might decide to like keep up with the conversation for a while, but maybe the next day when you say hello, I might not want to say hi, because when I get hi, instead of you to say how are you doing normally, then you write HOW, then R, then U, then doing, and you won't even put the G. Like, what the is your problem? Why can't you just put the G? It's doing, just put the G. Honestly, I'm not saying you should use the question mark, the comma and all that, but just type in full. Please, just type in full. The next one, I call it passive aggressive behavior. Hello dear, excuse me, if you want to say something, just go ahead and say it. And don't come to me and tell me, hey, I want to tell you something, but I don't think I should tell you. And what is that? Don't come to me if you want to say something and then you don't feel like saying it. Just keep it to yourself, because I cannot take it. It annoys the shit out of me. You don't even know how, or you're saying something, then all of a sudden you stop talking. Why did you stop talking? Since you've decided to start the conversation, it is of great importance that you just finish it. That's just the best for everybody, because when next you come, I'm not going to listen to whatever it is you have to say. Then the next one is, when I am eating, I do not appreciate it in any way when someone starts talking about the restroom. Please do not do that. Please, I beg you in the name of God, because I imagine things a whole lot. Like, it is so sharp, and then I start seeing things, and then I'm eating, look into my plate, and I'm seeing a whole lot of stuff that I'm not supposed to see. Yes, it seems funny, but it is absolutely not funny. I do not appreciate it in any way. I get so angry at that point, and I'm like, please don't do it. And then you keep doing it, and okay, fine, you said it once out of mistake, you just wanted to refer to something, and then you said it. And I'm like, oh, please don't do that. Stop. And you just keep going, just to know what the person will do. And you find it funny, but actually it's not funny. So please do not do that. Just stop when they ask you to stop. And then the last one has more to do with courtesy. Let's say I am coming in and you're going out, and then I open the door, and then I allow you to walk in before I walk past, and then you don't even know how to say thank you. Oh my God, I do not like people who do not know how to use that word. Just say the word thank you. You're not going to die. You don't even know me, so you just say thank you and move. Do you understand me? But you just walk past. Like I say, people are meant to open doors for you. Queen Elizabeth, you you walk past, even if it's my friend and I open the door for you, just say thank you. If not, I'm going to drag you back and lock the door, or drag you back and then enter. Then you can open the door on your own, especially if all these doors are quite hard to like open, and then we struggle to like push it in, and then you just want to, you know, Queen Elizabeth and stuff. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think that it is of great importance that you just say thank you. I appreciate people who know how to show courtesy. Courtesy demands that you say thank you. Then that leads us to the very next pet peeve. When someone brings out their time to show you love, to care for you, and the truth is that at the end of the day, you can't really pay the person back in cash or kind. It's expected that you say thank you. Honestly speaking, anyone around me that do not know how to use that word, it freaks me out. I don't think you understand. Like, it pisses me off. And then someone does something, so at the end of the day, you're like, she decided to do it. I did not force her. You did not force the person, but try never to make that kind of statement. It is unfair and very rude, even if the person decided to do it on his own, because at the end of the day, whatever someone does for you is based on that person's conviction. Okay, I decided to do this thing for you, you didn't force me, out of love or out of whatever it is the person decided to do it. And then you cannot even say thank you, you cannot even show appreciation. They didn't say you should send the person money, they didn't say you should buy wine. You could just go ahead and say thank you. And then when something happens and you're like, after all, I did not tell her to do it, or when the person actually wants you to help the person out and you're like, okay, look, even if you don't want to help the person out and the person tells you, but I did help you during your own time, try as much as possible not to make that statement like you decided to do it on your own, I did not force you. You just tell the person, no, I can't do this thing, not because I don't want to help you, but because, okay, at that time I cannot do it. But once you make that statement, you spoil everything. Even if at the end of the day, the person is trying to guilt trip you, and yeah, the person did it because she wanted to, and then she's trying to guilt trip you into doing something for her, and you don't want to do it because probably you're busy and this, and the person is like, okay, see, remember I helped you, if it's me I will do it for you. And you're like, all the things you've done for me is because you wanted to. Oh, you did that stuff because you wanted to. Oh, it's your choice, I did not force you. No, don't do that. Do not make that statement, please. Do not make that statement. It's not nice, it's very unfair, and it is rude, like I said earlier. So this has brought us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also make sure you drop your own pet peeves. I'd love to know what it is. Drop it in the comment section. Tell me what your pet peeves are. If there are 10, write all 10 of them. If there are 20, write all 20 of them. Anything at all. So I'm going to see you next time in another video. Make sure you watch my other videos. I've done some reaction videos, I've done girl code, I've done guy code, I've done unpopular opinion. There are lots of videos on my channel, and make sure you watch them. If you've reached the very end of this video, God bless you. Keep watching Beemoments. Make sure you come back next time. See you. Bye.